What's up, runners? Today I'm diving into the latest addition to the Puma Pro series lineup, and boy do I have some serious thoughts on this one. Meet the Puma Dartar Pro, the sibling to the Sen Pro and Conduct Pro. But how does this stack up with the rest? Let's break it down. First of all, let's talk price. If you look at it, you might think this shoe looks pricey, but don't really sweat it. The Dartar Pro comes at a reasonable price of 268 to 410 Saudi Riyal here in the Middle East, and that translates to about $70 to $110 in the West. I got this for 268 Saudi Riyal, so it doesn't really break the bank. For a shoe with the materials and the finishing that you have in this, you are getting something pretty decent for every buck. Now, talk about the design and the first impressions. When you slip on a shoe for the first time and you are like, yeah, this feels good. That's exactly what I got the first time that I slipped these shoes on my feet. The Dartar Pro just looks awesome, sleek, premium, and all-round clean. So from a design perspective, we are starting off pretty strong. Now let's go to the tech breakdown of these shoes. What's under the hood? Let's talk stack height. Now, the exact measurement is not on the Puma website, but testing with other shoes that I exactly know the height and then comparing with the previous models, this should be in the range of 34 to 35 millimeters in the heel. And from the website, this has a 6 millimeter heel to toe drop. It's about 2 millimeters more than the Sen Pro. I put them one on each foot and I noticed it's 2 to 3 millimeters higher than the Sen Pro. It feels kind of firm, but we'll get to that later. And now the weight. At 349 grams in men's US size 11, this is definitely heavy for a running shoe. It's approximately 10 grams heavier than the Sen Pro, but that is expected also considering that we have more midsole stack in this. So now let's talk about the upper and the feet. Now the upper is made from engineered knit and it does really feel good on the inside. Breathability, check. Lots of perforations in the toe box and on the sides for added breathability, so your feet are not cooked as you chalk down those miles. And then the collar and the heel counter, you notice moderate padding complemented by a nicely padded and thick tongue for that nice cushy ankle support and comfort that we all love. Looking at it, basically comfort is a priority in this shoe. Now let's move to the sole unit. First of all, the insole is removable. Moving to the midsole now, let's talk the Puma Pro foam. Puma calls their Pro foam a very lightweight midsole foam, but I don't know what they are comparing it with. Maybe they are comparing it with stone, because most of the shoes that I've noted that have the Pro foam material, they are quite heavy shoes. The Sen Pro, the Conduct Pro, and now the Dartar Pro. But a good thing is that they do give durable cushioning, but in a rather firm way. That's exactly what we have in this shoe. Rather firm, but very comfortable cushioning. So if you are a sucker for a cushy-mushy underfoot feel, this shoe here is definitely not for you. And then the bounce, spoiler alert, is not the most responsive shoe in the series. But for everyday easy runs or general wear, is more than adequate. Don't expect to be bouncing off the pavement, but you also not feel like you are running in the sand. It does a fair job of helping you chalk down those miles. And the outsole now is the Puma Pro Tread. The thickness in this shoe is rather impressive, offering very solid grip on dry pavement. Plus, you can tell from the thickness that this is built for durability. I've already put about 40 kilometers in this, but still, you really can tell that this shoe has been worn. So I think it's a fair deal on the outsole. Now, let's talk feet and sizing. True to size, guys. Just get your normal size and you'll be good to go. No need sizing up or down. Plenty room in the toe box in this one. Much better than the toe box in the Sen Pro or the Conduct Pro. The lockdown is excellent, especially with the runner's loop secured. But the highlight of the fitting in this shoe is the midfoot grip. Feels like a nice, comfortable bear hug. It's super supportive and gives you that secure, confident feel. And now to the main issue of the review, which is the run test. What's it like to actually run in these shoes? Here's the thing. The Dartar Pro has a firm but comfortable cushioning. I keep repeating it. The lovers of softness, cushy-mushy full underfeet, this shoe is definitely not for you. However, the firm cushioning actually feels very comfortable and is advantageous in several situations. Those who like a comfortable feel without being all that soft and squishy are going to like this one. I easily knock out 10 kilometers in this without any issues at all. No discomfort on my ankles or on my knees, but the soft feel is not there. However, keep in mind also that responsiveness is not one of the strongest points of these shoes. So don't expect to be bouncing up the pavement. It's more of a smooth, stable ride. You will get a smooth transition from landing to toe off, but you are never gonna get that aggressive pop that you get in some lightweight, very bouncy shoes. Now, for stability, A+. Super stable underfoot. You are not going to feel wobbly at all in these shoes. The shoe locks you down securely without being restrictive. Overall, a decent shoe for easy-paced daily runs. One highlight is that this shoe is super comfortable for all-day wear. I find myself wearing these shoes to the office many times. My job involves a lot of walking around and a lot of standing. And I feel very comfortable in this, especially the secure fitting that I get. And they are also very good for the gym too. Now, Dartar Pro versus Sen Pro showdown. Let's talk comparisons, because I know you are wondering how the Dartar Pro compares with its siblings, the Sen Pro. They both have the same midsole foam, but their upper is different. Now, what's going positively for the Dartar Pro? The upper in the Dartar Pro is miles ahead of the upper in the Sen Pro. It's lighter, it's more comfortable, it's more roomy, and it's even more breathable. And overall, I believe it just looks sharper than the Sen Pro. And looking at it, I've also got a feeling that the Dartar Pro is going to last longer. And then what's not so hot on the Dartar Pro also? The major point here is the weight. This is about 10 grams heavier than the Sen Pro. At the end of the day, weight matters, especially when you are going for long runs. So definitely that 10 grams, you may think is light, but by the time you take 10,000 steps, multiply by 10 grams, you know how much extra work that you are doing in this compared to the Sen Pro. And to make it even worse, it is not as responsive as the Sen Pro. This is slightly more energetic. It's easier to pick up paces in this than in the Dartar Pro. The Sen Pro is the one that is the cheapest of the series. Now, many people can get these shoes when they are on sale for as low as 190 to 200 Saudi Riyal. So in summary, the Sen Pro feels lighter and just generally a better choice for running. So who is the Dartar Pro for? If you need something affordable and solid for daily easy-paced runs, or you are hitting the gym or walking around town, or even want something comfortable and stylish for work, the Dartar Pro is a decent choice. But if you are focused mainly on running, especially for distance and speed, the Sen Pro might still be your better bet. So final thoughts. At the end of the day, the Puma Dartar Pro is an awesome shoe for certain purposes. But for running, it's good, but the Sen Pro is better. And there you have it, guys. If you like this review, smash that like button and also don't forget to subscribe for more videos. And drop a comment below also. Let me know if you are Team Dartar Pro or Team Sen Pro. Thanks for watching and goodbye.